Tough 31 wrapped up, right? So let's talk about the statistics here, okay? Now, I think Coach Kavanaugh, all respect to Coach Kavanaugh, I think that he called it best on Twitter, X, when he said Team Chandler won 155 trophy, Connor won the 135 trophy, and the only other competition was the coaches challenge, which Connor, smoked Chandler. So that was 2-1. Congratulations, Conor McGregor, for winning Tough 31. 30 your thoughts.
We still have a stand on the other side of this camp.
I just laid out those are all facts.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Are we?
I
feel like I'm taking crazy pills here.
I'm What is up, everybody? It's Dirty and
DZAN. What is going on, people? He is having an identity crisis, and I am DZAN. It is August 25th for all of you beautiful people. If you love the amazing predictions we make on this channel, hit the like button, share this around with your friends, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new.
We can make you money.
We can, bro. We went 5 for 5 last week. Yeah, that was us. 5 for 5. We knew exactly what we were talking about.
You know what? I'm going to do
word for word.
I'm going to do it for DZAN.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to do this himself.
He just doesn't want to hear me, is what it is.
No, you nailed it. I give you all credit. DZAN called it. Second round knockout, TKO, but regardless, it's a knockout. And if you would have laid $10 on that bet,
man,
I don't know what it paid.
a clean 2150, I would assume. I would assume it was at least plus 18.
I'd say a $10 bet would probably have fetched 150.
No, really? For a knockout in the second for Sean?
When you get that specific,
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I guess, I just saw it. I just felt it, went with it. I manifested it. And,
although both of us were a little bit taken back by O'Malley's presser and and then the interview leading up to it. The presser wasn't quite as bad, but the face off,
right, that
looked a little sketchy.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest, he didn't exude a bunch of confidence,
right?
Just kind of shut his mouth. And but nevertheless, it is the same ending that we thought it would be. So
how incredible. Let's not waste any time. UFC 292 wrap up. First things first, guys, the prelims were fantastic. GM3 and Petrosky was a war. And then Brad Katona versus Cody Gibson for the tough finale. What a war that was. Brad Katona goes on to be the only two-time tough winner in history.
Yep.
Come on. Now,
it was amazing.
Sidebar. Tough 31 wrapped up, right? So let's talk about the statistics here, okay? Now, I think Coach Kavanaugh, all respect to Coach Kavanaugh, I think that he called it best on Twitter, X, when he said Team Chandler won 155 trophy. We'll give him that. Connor won the 135 trophy, and the only other competition was the coaches challenge, which Connor, smoked Chandler. So that was 2-1. Congratulations, Conor McGregor, for winning Tough 31. Almost a clean sweep, 2-1, but we'll go ahead and take that. The greats still live on. Dirty, your thoughts?
Still have a stand on the other side of this camera from
me. Did I not? Those were all facts. I just laid out those are all facts.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
You
all of those other little fights led to the finale where the real points met. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. I know I'm fully aware of what's happening here. All in all, it was a fantastic prelim. But man, how heartbreaking, bro. Chris Weidman, we got to talk about that. It was a great fight. put his heart in. Brad Tavares was a little fucker for going after those legs all night. I mean, man, if there was a bro code in MMA, he just broke that shit, dude.
Well, and who else did that in the main card?
In the main card?
Somebody else was it
with the leg kicks? Oh, Ian Gary. Oh, yeah, Ian Gary and Neil Magny. Yeah.
Ian Getty. Yeah.
Woo, chopping that boy down like a tree.
Listen, he didn't want any more of that smoke, man. Now, in all fairness, I give him credit for sticking it out.
Yeah.
But that was a dismantling of epic proportions.
Wait, are we talking about Neil or Chris?
No.
Oh, Neil. You're talking about Neil right now, right?
Ian Gary.
Oh, yeah. Ian Gary. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. He picked him apart. It was disgusting, dude.
It was a clinic. I mean,
and you could tell Ian wanted it to continue. He wasn't trying to. The many times he's like, no, get up. That was crazy, man. It was wild. All jokes aside with Ian Gary, man. I mean, obviously, I love me some Ian Gary, and he's up there. You know what I mean? He's getting up there, but he definitely took what Neil said in the presser and stretched that to use that as fuel and do what you need to do, man. Do what you need to do. But that was a little wild. Even on my account, I'm like, bro, chill. I don't think he says he beats his kids on a daily. I think he just used the wrong analogy. You know what I mean? I just think his words were a little messed up. But Ian's like,
you know what? In all fairness, in Europe, it is a different animal how they raise their kids versus us.
Right.
I mean, my dad beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
The way you said I'm fine, though. I don't dirty. Are you okay?
I'm
you
fine.
Said it quick. You said it really fast.
Really, I'm fine.
Dirty, I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna bring you back. Chris Weidman. They said that he might have tore an ACL, MCL, something. I mean, man, is this it for Chris? Should he hang it up? I think so, right?
Yes.
I think
100%.
I think so. I think he should retire. I think this was it.
I was a little surprised that I didn't hear from Dana on that.
He did. So I watched the post fight. Really? Yes, on the post fight press conference, they asked him, and he's the one that said the doctor said he tore an MCL, ACL, one of the CLs.
Right.
He's like, and I think that if I were to have a conversation with them, I'd say, Chris, I think you need to hang it up. Let's hang it up, man.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
So I was like, oh man, I mean, it is what it is. If he wants another fight, I'm sure they're going to give him another fight, but I think that should be it.
But they're going to give him a killer. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what Dana does.
Yeah.
Is when he thinks somebody needs to retire, he throws a killer at him.
A la BJ Penn. He had to throw about 8 different killers at him to be like, dude, what are you not getting, man? They're murdering you in there. The guy at the bar fucking knocked you out last week. This is it, man. Like, this is it. Calm it down.
And that was unfortunate because BJ Penn is such a legend. So
will go down as one, if not the greatest 155er of all time.
And him and Jose Aldo are the fighters' favorite fighters.
Right. Yep. Your fighter's favorite fighter. That's right. Moving on to the main card, Marlon Vera and Pedro Munoz, I should say, leading up to the perfectly predicted from us main card. Marlon Vera got the decision win over Pedro Munoz. Pedro was using some very veteran tactics in there to stay alive. Cheeto was on point, though. Great win by Vera. And I see something brewing up with the nice little lead up here for the bantamweight belt,
especially after his comments, Sean's comments.
Yeah, exactly. Right after that,
it bored you to death, right?
Damone Blackshear, Mario Bautista, Damone. I didn't know that he had the third only twister, and he gave it his all for 7 days short notice. You couldn't tell. Mario still came out with the decision win, which was right. But man, Damone just put everything he had in that fight, man. He left it all out there.
He sure did.
We spoke on Ian and Neil, right? So, I mean, what is this? Just all domination, Dirty D? That's what it felt like. This whole card, right?
The whole card.
Utter domination.
Well, I mean, we didn't even talk about Zhang Weili.
That's what's next, right? That how much more dominant can you get? I think she had what 50-43 on
Yeah.
two of the cards.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Two of the cards,
oh my
it
God.
was all 10-8s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then one
But
card that
one was the
all but one.
10-7. Two,
Yeah.
yeah. What and I mean, how or 10-8, sorry, all of them were 10-8, and then one of them, only one of the cards was like a 10-9, 10-9.
10-9. Right. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, it couldn't get more dominant than that. The strike differential, I put it up on our Instagram on the story. The strike differential, I think it was like 2 or 21 to 258 or something. It was insane, the differential in striking, the most in history, I believe. Wild, man. Wild. How Lemos stayed in the way she did. And wow.
And yeah, by the way, her English. She's
Oh,
working on her
she's
English, man.
working
That's
on it,
great.
man.
Yeah.
She's working
Yeah.
on it. She's
She
been
did at
working
the
on it ever
presser
since she
and
became
in the
first the
post fight.
champion, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. Hello, Busted. We're like,
Yeah. I
yeah, we
love you
love
very
you.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you know what, bro? She was it hurt my heart when she was booed during the was it the
Yeah.
Nama Yunus and Zhang fight? I
Yeah.
can't remember who it was, or maybe it was her and Joanna, whichever one. It
No,
was like,
it
oh,
was,
it hurt my heart, dude, to see
yeah.
her so like shocked and kind of sad at the reaction she received for
Because
the first time.
she had to have thought everybody in the world loved her.
Yeah.
Because we do. I still don't understand that.
I still didn't understand it. I mean, I knew that she wasn't the favorite that night, but that was like something that you would boo, like a Covington or a Strickland, somebody who said some wild shit. She got a reaction that was so out of pocket, I felt like. And it was nice to see the crowd behind her again. And it was a great night for Whaley, man. I'm so proud of her.
Great night for her.
So proud of her. Great defense. And then we got to talk about the crowning moment. Now, I will say Aljo had a great first round, didn't get the takedown, but he definitely won the round. I mean, he was getting his distance in there. I think he definitely won that first round. I do. I will give Aljo first round.
It was so close that I wasn't even trying to pick it. And if you remember, if you looked, there were people. Oh, by the way, can we back up to the Zhang Weili? Because just sparked a thought. You know how in the bottom left-hand corner they put the tweets on there?
Yeah.
Somebody said that Zhang Weili lost the first round. I forget who it was. Yeah, it's on there. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, what are you watching?
What are you watching? What? Their reception must be horrible. That is wild, dude. That is wild.
They were probably ripping it off on a stream and missed the whole first
it was
round,
like
I'm
skipping
guessing
every 5 seconds. Yeah. That's wild. There's not even a minute in that fight that Amanda won. Not even. Now look, the reason why I say I believe Aljo won that first round is because I think Sean was doing a lot of reading in that first round.
Oh, 100%.
Doing a lot of feinting in that first round, a lot of downloading. There wasn't much action from Sean. Aljo twice had great strike. Oh my God. Don't you love that? Dude, his hair moved way more than his hands. You know what I mean? That's when you know it's a feint. It's like, you're exaggerating. Like, that was crazy. Aljo got a couple of cracks in while Sean was doing a lot of reading, right? But it all paid off in the second round. Beautiful overextension. Now, Dirty brought something up.
Yeah,
after the fight,
just getting ready.
I want to bring it up for you now. I'm gonna bring this up for you.
All right.
He's like, hey, I saw something on Twitter. They're saying that he's saying like he called his shot, like Connor called his shot, and showing him practicing.
He had everything going for him in that moment. Why are you doing that? Just leave it alone, man. You didn't have to copy him. I mean, it was such a carbon copy. It was copy paste. I was so disappointed with that. And if you don't know what we're talking about, so after the fight, or the next day, when Connor fought, they were showing Connor in the locker room when he fought Jose Aldo.
Right.
They showed Connor in the locker room doing that exact move.
Right.
Where he knocked Jose out. And what it was, he steps back and cleans him up on the chin or on the side of the jaw. And so Sean O'Malley did the exact same thing. He showed the video of him. But the thing is that when they're in that room, they're doing all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So that they just picked that one little piece to make it look like it. I don't know, man.
No, and I agree. And I'm going to add to that, because the move that he was practicing, that was the move that nailed him, is literally his go-to move. That it is a counter right straight. He and either counter right straights or he counter left straights. It's always a counter straight. Now, yes. I will say the reason why I even called a knockout in the second round is because of the counter straights.
Right.
That is the whole reason.
And even Aljo said at the presser, I knew that was his thing.
Right. Yep. Look at the Eddie Wineland fight. Look at the Thomas Almeida fight.
Yes.
It's the exact same pump up, boom, straight, and a walk off. Now, Aljo, of course, is a little bit tougher than that, right? It's not just going to be a walk off. He had to go finish it, but it's not like he was predicting his move. He was doing what works best for him.
Yeah.
In the reverse, Connor knows that Aldo starts strong, heavy right. So I counter left. It's a completely different story, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
It looked nice on social media. It looked great on social media.
Right.
But unfortunately,
I do want to say one thing, and this is very difficult for me to do because you know how I feel about Aljo. But that was so classy after the fight in the octagon. That was a very classy move.
Yeah, 100%. Me and my brother were saying the exact same thing. Like, as much as you hate the guy, he's not saying, I wish I would have had more time. I wish I would have been given more opportunity. I got caught. It just wasn't my night. Right. No.
Yeah.
He was very respectful.
Yes.
He said it sucks to lose to him, but I mean, that's about as disrespectful as that got,
Right.
Which I thought was fantastic coming from somebody. Fighters have huge egos. You are a champion who has been dominating and you just got knocked out. All respect to Aljo for the way he handled himself after that fight. 100%. Glad you said it. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Now, with that, we had a new pound for pound ranking, and Dirty, it is wild. Put it up. Production team, put it up. It is.
Let's go.
It's disgusting, dude. It's disgusting. Let's read it, okay? Where's my glass?
Well, okay. If our production team was on point here, they would do it for us.
Aljamain Sterling, now number 10, was previously number 7, okay? Number 9, Sean O'Malley now makes his introduction onto the pound for pound ranking, previously unranked. This moves Alexandra Pantoja from number 9 to number 8. Usman from number 8 to 7. Oliveira keeps his ranking at number 6. Leon keeps his ranking at 5. Izzy keeps his ranking at 4. Joan at 3. Islam now at 2. Volkanovski at 1. What happened? It was John Jones and Volkanovski at 1, Islam 2, and now Islam snuck by Jones and is number 2 and Jones is number 3. What happened here? Islam hasn't fought yet. That's going to be in October. Are they revving up that PR team right now? What's happening?
I was just getting ready to say, it seems to me that Jones hasn't fought. Islam hasn't fought. So why would Jones be the one to fall behind?
Right.
Well, number one, it's going to piss Jones off.
No shit.
Number 2,
it already made him mad he had a share with Alex.
Yeah. And then that obviously, Islam was probably thinking very highly of himself with,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
after that.
Come on, brother.
So yeah. So it's going to make things very interesting. I do believe that was very purposeful.
Very purposeful, right? We have Islam fighting in October. We have Jones fighting in November. Why change it now?
Yeah.
Why change it now? Now with that, we had some rumblings for what's happening in December. That's the only card that hasn't been announced in 2023. Why is that? It's because of Conor McGregor. He's finally deciding, I'm ready to come out. I'm ready. Enter me into that little USADA thingy pool thingy, and I'm ready to go by December. Dana, do it. And Dana's like, yes, sir. Hey, let me work in the background. Yeah.
Did you see Mojahed's thing?
The sugar
today?
Oh no, I haven't seen his today. No.
So Conor is jealous of the relationship with Dana and
Sugar. And Sean, no.
Yeah. It is so funny.
Oh, that is so great.
I gotta watch that right away. Completely ghosting Conor.
Oh my god! And is he all still sugared out with the cornrow?
Well, you know what? I won't ruin any more.
Okay, all right, all right.
Needless to say, what you just said,
I can't wait. I can't wait. So we are hearing some rumors that it will be a December fight card for Conor's return. Now, usually he likes to come back for my birthday. So my birthday's in January. He's a little off, but I'll allow it. He's going to be fighting Chandler next. And then whoever the fuck he wants after that. I mean, let's be honest. But Sugar Sean says that he wants to be on the other
live
card.
With this.
Are you okay, Dirty? You seem sick.
I have to live with this.
He's okay, guys. Really. He likes this. He really does. It's playful banter. Sean wants to be the co-main event on that card. I think that would be fantastic. But we'll see probably within the next couple of weeks what's really official.
Could you imagine December. That though? Seriously,
dude,
as the co-main
biggest card of the year. And after an international fight week that we just had,
if Sean was on the co-main and Conor was on the main, or I mean the main fight,
huge. And then we had Ian Gary to open it. Come on.
There you go.
Patty is the second fight. What are we doing? Take it to Dublin. Let's go. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
You're welcome.
Let's go. We just set it up. We are matchmakers.
Hunter, there you go, guys.
There you go. Now, 2023 has produced 7 new undisputed UFC champions, 5 of which are still holding the belt. Wow. This has been a crazy year. Dirty, I can't wait till December when we get to kind of wrap up this year's events and really kind of get into all the fantastic main events and co-main events we've had throughout this year. Before we leave you guys, let's quickly touch on Max Holloway versus the Korean Zombie going down this weekend in Singapore. So it's like a 6 a.m. main card for me over here. Like
this is a freebie.
Yeah, free fight night. Now I just want to talk about the last 3 fights on this card.
Hey, wait, real quick though.
Yeah,
just I love Korean Zombie. I love him. But his last 4 or 5 fights have been, and he's definitely punch drunk. I think somebody needs to get a hold of him.
Really?
Because go if you can. I'll have to text you. I can't remember the fight. He went down so fast.
In Korean's last fight?
It wasn't his last fight.
Okay.
It was the one before that, or the one before that.
Okay.
And he got put down, and it was so easy. He's punch drunk, man. I'm telling you, he's taken so many beatings. And because of his style. It's not a knock on him. I love it.
It's very, very like the damage style. It's that
it's very
Gaethje-esque, right?
Gaethje.
Yeah, Gaethje-esque. It's so
Gaethje a couple years ago. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, he's much smarter now. Yeah, good point. And then
that's just it. Is he transitioned and the Korean Zombie didn't.
Right. That's a good point.
Coaching.
I mean,
probably coaching.
I see Max Holloway getting a definitive win here, but I think it's going to be so.
It's going to be a great
exciting.
fight.
It's going to be so exciting. And then right under that, we have Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann, the rematch. Anthony, I was gonna say I like you. I don't like you, Anthony.
Make sure you hold on to your teeth.
You need to be done, dude. After you get knocked out in devastating fashion this weekend,
lose your teeth
and lose some of those pearly whites, you have got to hang it up, man. You already got a show with Bisping's that it's like halfway decent. You just stick with that, man. Stick with that. Yeah. The premier fight right under that, I'm excited to see Alex Caceres back. Can't believe he's still in this.
Yeah, I know. When I saw that, I was like, huh?
Like, what? You mean like
I love his fro,
Bruce
though,
Leroy?
Man.
What?
I love his flow. Oh, man, the flow fro.
Giga Chikadze, though, I think is going to make a tasty meal out of Alex Caceres. So
there's a reason why we haven't seen Alex fight in a while.
Exactly. Yeah, and Giga's getting it's going to be a nasty fight. I don't see that one going the distance at all. But I'm very excited to watch this when I wake up Saturday morning because it's going to be on so damn early.
Yeah. I'll watch it later.
Nothing in music. I mean, nothing really popping off. We did have a couple albums drop. Go ahead, Dirty.
It is the last week of preseason football, baby.
Yes, it is.
We got 2 weeks.
September 7th.
From yesterday. September 2 weeks 7th. From yesterday.
Yep.
We got the Browns and the Chiefs. The Lions and the Chiefs. We're both excited.
We didn't set this up.
No, okay? we did not.
We're just both like subconsciously excited for the NFL. It's
time,
coming up,
baby.
And we are so excited. Yeah, that's
going to be the Steelers and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl. So it'll be a sad day.
Sorry about
Pittsburgh,
it. Sorry about it, Philly.
Yeah. Sorry.
Michael will love that one.
Yeah. Sorry, Eaglets. Later. No. It's going to be a great season for a lot of different. I'm excited for a lot of different teams. There's a lot of things shaking up out there.
Yes.
A lot of great additions. Good duos, a lot of really good duos also shaping up. I'm very excited.
Storylines,
Yes.
Will Lamar and his new contract, will he be able to get them over the hump?
Exactly.
There's just
is it worth it?
Yes.
Yep. I'm very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We will be introducing more of that NFL into the fold as always when that happens. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as you come to see these amazing predictions every week. Later.
Peace.